Welcome to the Grace Down Podcast. Jonas.
And I'm TNT Don. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
So, these gambling sites
Oh.
are getting out of hand.
Oh. Look, you don't fucking say.
Yeah.
Sorry about my language so early in the video, but whatever.
I mean, besides the fact that every 2 seconds on every TV show, they're just like, go to DraftKings, go to FanDuel, you want to gamble on sports? The other ones like Kalshi and Polymarket.
Yeah.
You said you had, what did you hear? Because it might be what I'm talking, there's 2 different things that I have.
About them betting on war.
Yeah, that
predictions.
Well, that was the main thing is, so there was a huge rise of new accounts that made a bet on the U.S. striking Iran on February 28th. That like millions of dollars got bet on February 28th, hours before. And these aren't like established accounts. These are like new accounts that were started that day that bet on that one bet and made millions of dollars.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Insider trading on war.
This is like the NBA freaking rigged card games, man. It's like obviously these people know.
Anyone involved in our government in the inner circle knew that was happening and was like, oh, let me just go throw $400K on the war.
Yeah, it's not exactly trading because it's just gambling, right?
But it's trading on knowledge that isn't public information. It's all, and that's what insider trading is. So they are insider trading.
Sure. I think that there's an issue when they're like betting on like there was a. Okay, so do you remember the Simpsons episode Who Shot Mr. Burns?
Yes.
There was like people who were betting on
who shot Mr.
Burns, and they had to shut that shit down. This happened
in the 90s.
In the 90s. So like 20, 30 years ago. And they shut that shit down because there was like, dude, there's writers, there's people on the show who are going to be able to,
it's
obviously
like betting on a wrestling pay-per-view.
Thank you. It is like it is like that. It is like that. So on the same note, like Polymarket, where you can just bet on anything, people with inside knowledge are just going to have an upper hand because they already know what the house is holding.
Well, and then here's the flip side of that. They're also, some of those sites are being shady as fuck about paying out. So they had a bet about by the end of February, Khomeini would be out of office.
Okay.
So they murdered him with bombs on the 28th. Mm-hmm. They refused to pay out because it didn't say he would be dead. It said that he would be removed from office. And they used that as their thing to not pay out on it. But technically, being dead is being removed from office. And like so people were betting and they took their money because they said they didn't get the bet right. And like that, but that's still insane because the fact that you're betting on a man not being in office or dead or whatever, and then the site to be like, nah, we didn't.
Well, Polymarket finally reached the point where they were like, you know what, this just is not right.
Yeah, after everybody made their millions.
So they decided when people started making bets about nuclear strikes.
Yeah, they took that one down. I saw that. Yeah.
People were betting on whether a nuclear strike would happen by a certain day. It got millions of dollars and put into the pot, and they just removed it and archived it so you can't find it. You don't know how much money is in it. That's too much.
There's you can bet on anything, and then there's like a literal moral and ethical like line.
Yeah, look, man, it's green dildos at the WNBA game. If you bet on it, somebody's going to make that shit happen because they stand to make money for it.
Yeah, exactly.
The saddest thing is that these people are putting human lives before,
Yeah, it goes back to the, it's like the, fuck, I had it in my head. So I'll talk about this real quick.
These people are putting human lives.
Well, right, but it was
under money or money over human lives.
It was because maybe it was when I was talking about like having people in prison fight to get out or something, and you were like, but it puts them in the position to have to kill to be free. Where like if you don't do that, people aren't going to die or something. But anyways. There was another bet. I don't think I brought this up. I think I told you about it after the episode. But someone did make a bet on Polymarket that $150,000 that they were going to disclose UFOs next year.
Yeah.
So You've been saying it now. There's a new account with one bet.
Oh, like I said earlier, man. If it is a distraction tactic, it's got to be something tangible, man. Because a bad distraction will be something that can't hold your attention. It gives you enough time to run, get a head start. But if you really want to get the heat off your back, you got to have something real there, something with some substance. So,
and I love a good gamble, right? Like I play the stock market, like that's essentially gambling. I like to gamble on sports.
I feel like Polymarket is just so unethical. I do.
But my point was, but I feel like the ability to bet on anything is a little trashy.
I think the fact that gambling is so ingrained in American culture right now is pretty disgusting. The fact that you can't watch a football game without being advertised to.
God,
the fact that you can't go on most social media sites without being advertised to. And gambling is one of those like insidious, just like sicknesses that can like cause somebody to lose all of their life savings and their family goes into poverty or into debt because of their gambling debts. It's not one of those things.
You want to hear the tinfoil that I've heard about that?
Sure.
That since they've came in and cracked down on the tobacco market, they've came in and cracked down on fast food, they've came in and cracked down on all the things. Gambling is the next addiction that people can make money on. That's why it's so red sport, because like you can't they can't make their money on all the other addictive shit, so now they're gonna get on gambling until they get to the point where they probably ban gambling.
But it was never legal to this extent before. It was always one of those things where like the NFL was like, we're not gonna have that. Like I remember them talking about, we don't want that,
right? Because their players get banned if they gamble.
We don't want that a part of our business platform. But now it's every game you're going to see an ad.
Is like it's big business now because it was tobacco, it was fast food, so now they're under pressure. They have to.
But where was the shift? I would have to say, because I thought that even to gamble in certain states, Florida, for example, gambling is not legal in Florida, but you can get on international waters on a ferry boat on a cruise ship and you can gamble. Obviously Reno, Nevada, these places gambling is legal, but it seems like as long as you're gambling on your cell phone, it's okay.
Well, it used to be that even they would monitor your location, because I had a buddy who was in town or like did something and he was able to play something with us, and then he went home, and in his home state he couldn't because it was illegal there because he was in like Arizona or something. And like, but what's happened is like they've legalized gambling in other states. Like Ohio has casinos, they've legalized gambling. So then, but even like in the beginning, like you could like I don't think I can still use DraftKings here to gamble, but I can use Polymarket. So it's like there's a loophole somewhere.
What if you just use a VPN?
I mean, you could do that too. Yeah. Obviously.
Disgusting. So, look, man.
I mean, it's the same. You just watch a different Netflix if you just have a VPN too. So,
I mean, that's true. But I mean, we're talking about gambling though, which is just like, I think that's a little worse than Netflix.
Yeah. No. But
no, Netflix is pretty bad. Don't get me started on Netflix.
There's always going to be people who look to make money off weak people who will get addicted to something. And since they've cracked down on a lot of the things that were age restricted and addicting, gambling's because like there's no product to consume for gambling. Like you're not going to ruin your lungs with tobacco, but you're going to financially devastate your fucking family when you borrow against your 401k because you got a sure thing that the war's going to start, so you want to bet all your family's money on it. Like that's insane to me.
When's the last time you've been to, I don't want to dox us at all by giving away any context clues, but the gas station. Not the closest one, but the one that's over by...
On the corner?
Yeah. Not the one close, but the other one on the corner.
I haven't been to any gas... I haven't been inside any gas station.
The one over kind of by like Wendy's, I guess, in that area.
Oh God, never probably.
Yeah. Okay. I went in there this week just to I think I needed gas. I stopped in, and they actually have the only thing I can tell you what it looked like, it reminded me of Vegas when I would see like the slot machines in the gas stations there.
Yeah.
It was very similar to that. And I had to take a double take, but I looked at it and I was like, is this like a lottery machine? It was like a digital lottery ticket machine that looked exactly like one of the Las Vegas gas station slots, digital slots.
I've seen places in Austin where like they have like a little side room off the bar that has like pretty much slot machines in it, and I don't know how they get away with them being in there. There's something. It's like because it doesn't pay out money, it pays out something else, and then you trade that for money or something stupid. I don't know, bro. But
it just seems like a lot of just like getting over the rules, man.
Yeah, people gonna gamble, bro. They love it. I like gambling, but I'm not like putting myself in destitution for it. So
yeah. I don't know. I just have to remind myself, man, is that we have autonomy to make the right decisions, but I just feel like a lot of people are just going to get trapped into it.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I mean, it's like people get sucked into like playing the stock market and gambling. It's the same, like Wall Street bets, like options and shit. Like, it's wild, dude.
Yeah, but that's rich man's gambling.
Yeah, so. Anywho, that's all the time we have for this episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
DNT.
We out.